Hi, I'm Clifton Warren, and welcome to the Top Producer Podcast. 10 things you need to know about sales and marketing. Number one, business rarely falls into your lap. You must go out, explore, and find new clients. One of the worst things that can ever happen to anyone, particularly if you're new in sales, is that someone will phone up, contact you on the website, or just walk in the door and make a large purchase. And you fall into the trap thinking, wow, sales is easy. That rarely happens. I once found $140 walking down the street one day. I was excited. That was 15 years ago. I've never found anything near that since then. So business rarely falls into your lap. You must go out and get it. Number two, you must sell yourself to sell your business. People buy you first, and then they buy your firm, and then they buy your offering. This is a relationship business, so it's important to be able to sell yourself, be able to build trust and rapport with prospective clients. Number three, sales means survival. You must learn how to sell. I see careers changing all the time, and I see businesses going up for sale. And one of the primary reasons they're up for sale, they won't say this directly to you, is that there's not enough people buying their products or services at the right price. In other words, they never learned how to sell. And so they're either going to sell their business or they're changing roles. They bounce around companies. I know one individual that holds a job about every 2 years. And what I figured out was they probably worked out that he can't sell. And so he changes jobs again. So you must learn how to sell to survive. Number four, you need to bring in business to keep your job and get promoted. So if you work for a firm, you work for a large business or any kind of business, you must bring in business to keep your job and get promoted. If you want to make partner or have a stake in the business. And that is because things have changed now. And right now in the marketplace, prices, particularly if I use an insurance example, pricing is relatively high. Businesses is coming through the door as such as far as revenue because there's not a lot you have to do. But when that changes, interest rates rise, insurance prices fall, now you have to go out and get new business to make sure that the revenue still keeps growing. So you need to learn how to bring in new business to keep your job, get promoted. People that get promoted are the ones that are bringing in business, or called rainmakers. Number five, lack of time is no excuse. Saying that you're too busy to sell is a recipe for disaster. Don't fall into the service trap of servicing your existing clients or just seeing the same people over and over again. New business, new relationship is lifeblood, and you continually need to go out and get it. So marketing and selling needs to be on your calendar. You need to do a little bit of business development each day. 10, 15 minutes each day will go a long ways to helping you to keep a pipeline full and bring in a new business. Number six, selling services is different from selling tangibles like shoes and cars. And the difference is you are the product. People can't feel or touch your offering as a service provider. They can't feel and touch and build rapport with you. You are the product. And that goes up by point number two, why you must learn how to sell yourself first before they buy your business. Point number 7, you're better off to be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in an ocean of competitors. Find your niche, find markets. You don't have to have just one niche. You can have 2, 3, 4, but find your niche and narrow cast that niche even further instead of just trying to be a generalist out there. So I often tell people I deal in financial services. That's very broad. But when I say it's insurance, banking, and finance, and I provide growth solutions, I've narrow casted my niche. And you want to do the same with your marketplace. Clearly identify where your markets are and clearly define your value you can offer those. Number 8, selling services, particularly professional service, is service. And service begins by knowing those you hope to sell. So that's a mindset shift. You want to identify people that could use your services. They have the sort of problems that you can solve. And if you have a problem-solving mindset, you focus less on selling and you're more on solving problems, which leads to results, which leads to sales, which leads to referrals. Number 9, there are 3 sources of new business: existing clients, referrals, and new people with no prior relationships. The first 2 lead to the third. So in other words, do good work with the existing clients. They'll generate referrals, which introduce you to new people where you don't have a prior relationship with. If you service them right, it's a continuous loop. And number 10, people purchase on reputation, referral, and relationships. Stop trying to sell on price. Focus instead on building your reputation, generating referrals, and building solid relationships. 10 things you need to know about selling. Take these, put them on your wall, practice them, and you will get some terrific results. I'm Clifton Warren. Thanks for listening.